crazy, like the way Daniel is like, that's so,
Oh man.
like the way Daniel is so locked into what he's playing and the timing, the frequencies. He go like the amount of detail he kind of explained before some of these songs he played tonight just kind of blew my mind, and it was really I appreciated it, like just that much focus.
Sure. I was trying to think
on
if
a tone.
If he didn't explain it before too, and if you just listen to it, it sounds very emotional and like very like all the inflection and everything. But then to know like that setup.
Wait, what did he say as far as like his okay, it was 3 months to work out the rhythm, like it was on like
2 or 3 months of just tapping to get the rhythm out, and then it was like another couple weeks to write the song, and then it was like 4 months of practice after
writing it to execute the song.
This piece is called Napana Elua, and it is based on an Indian polyrhythm of 10.5 quarter notes over 7 dotted quarter notes. And I wrote a melody in 10.5, and in the Indian phrase, 10.5 quarter notes is divided into 4, 2, 3, and 1.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.5, 1, 2. That's the melody. And then 10.5 times 2 is 21, and 7 times 3 is 21. So the accompaniment is played on the lower 2 strings in 7 dotted quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.5, 1.
But then, when he walks you through the beginning, I thought it was going to be this a little more just mathematical sounding, but he makes it sound so natural and like...
Yeah, he has the two sides, the math and the feel.
Right. For sure. And that was pretty awesome too. I mean, he had like 2 voices running in this weird odd meter. And when he explained it and you mathematically lined it up, it all matched up.
He sits in the pocket
but he feels
like heavy. It's like
you know, like the way he hits, like when he uses the low G or C, it's kind of like he hits it once and then it fills the uke with that tone and that resonance, and the next notes are below it accompanying that like bass note, almost like holding the what is it on the piano where you kind of like extend the note.
Oh, you mean like with your
foot? Yeah. It's kind of like he can do that with the low G, and like the way or C, like he hits it and it's sustaining, and then the notes he plays with it.
It's all technique too.
Until it like kind of dies out, and then he's gonna hit it again. It's like the timing.
It's like a thermal, but like it lifts the other notes up.
I get that same sense of piano, the way his sustain manages to like, and he never gets like the squeaks of a normal player. Of just slightly in the wrong position, or slightly too far back behind the fret, or something, or bending a note out of tune as you chord something, which is like something everybody does except for like a couple people maybe.
No, it's a treat. It's a treat to hear something that thought out and paid, like everything is paid attention to. Every note has its purpose and it's
and I think part of it is because he's an engineer. Right, exactly. Like he actually engineers all his own albums for years now, and I mean he wins awards for that for a reason. Like his attention to detail, but that's why he's like sitting there recording himself, so he knows every little speck of movement can cause like this other noise that you might or might not want, but his playing, like the harmonics, when he's like doing harmonics like on all the second and first frets and stuff like that, and getting all those tones,
and it's just so elegantly done. I mean, like there's just such a direction towards kind of being like flash and doing like parlor tricks and things like that. Like, oh, I can do, you know, artificial harmonics and play a line. Yeah, but it's so musical. Right. So
it's with purpose. It's not.
Exactly. There's direction.
Yeah.
Today, walking to NAMM, I like the concrete was higher in one part and I tripped and like hit it and tripped. Like if that was Danny, he would walk all the way back to the hotel just to walk back to it.
If I thought I saw is correct, I thought it was a G on the top, an F, and then GCEA.
Oh, okay.
I'm not too sure what the fourth might have been, but I know for sure it was CEA.
I accidentally got it out first and just started tuning it up, and I got in trouble.
So I thought he was going to be helpful, and then he dragged me into it and said, well, was this tuned in? And then...
Yeah, then I was like, this is G. What is it? And then all of a sudden he was like telling me, and then it's like, I messed it up.
Maybe you shouldn't just play with other people's stuff.
I didn't know.
You're trying to be helpful.
Oh, just want to be helpful.
Trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, that was a treat.
So when we got to NAMM today, the first people that we went and talked to was...
What was the first one?
Anyone?
I know. I remember
Who can remember the morning?
You want to know who's...
Terrible.
I remember who's first. We went to De Silva, Takumi, and Kiwaya. What's up?
We're here at the Takumi booth and with Mike De Silva right now.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey,
good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. So you brought some really beautiful ukes.
A few, yeah. Just a
few. A couple of them, huh?
Yeah, all tenors this time. You've seen these before. This is my thin body tenor. Nice quilted maple. Translucent tints. I've been experimenting with this as a new inlay material from Chuck Erickson. It's a dichroic under polycarbonate. It's beautiful, really fun. And Goto tuners is kind of a standard now, so we've seen those everywhere. Nice thin body. I'm starting to flesh out the jumbos. So the first ones came out in Paducah, but now nice mango. Alaskan yellow cedar, nice tight grain, a little yellow to sell the mango part of it. Yeah, and these have been going really well.
And it's the standard 17-inch.
It's a standard tenor scale, just a nice big body, designed for low G.
Get a nice arch.
Nice arch, always arch backs. Yeah. Works real well. Just balances out that low G, pumps up the mids a little bit. So I like this.
Beautiful.
Kind of, yeah.
James Hill model.
Perennial James Hills. This one's nice, upgraded Koa, and still making those. And they're all.
Yeah, we got to get another soon.
Yeah, we got to get more out. I can't stop making these.
Yeah.
So this is built by Al Dodge, who's a founding member of the Cheap Suit Serenaders with Robert Crumb, Robert Armstrong, Terry Zwigoff. So they go back to the 70s. Yeah. And Al's been making ukes this whole time. He's been learning and teaching himself how to build ukuleles. So he builds it. It's painted by Robert Armstrong. So he's a famous, comic book artist and painted the cowboy uke for Martin. Yeah. And they make these, and they're rare. They're very collectible. They show up every now and then. Yeah. And it's called the Ukulele. Ukulele for the because it's a yowl. And of course it's got the fully decorated on the back and sides. Everyone's different.
brought quite huge Japanese custom builders ukulele, Sumi brand, Shinji Takahashi brand, then Yoshiro Naoki natural brand, and from Vancouver, BC, we have a Yusuke Kawakami brand.
Tell me more about the naturals. Those look like the size before soprano.
Yes, these are the baby uke, and Daniel Hall plays it, and these are the twin brothers.
Hey, Neil, come. Let's try to do a sample. What is it tuned to?
It's G.
It is?
Yes.
It's regular standard?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. Very cool. So, tell me more, because this looks like... Is it a concert length?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's the regular taro patch?
Yes, that is correct.
Did Kawakami help you with this design? Because it looks kind of like the one that we bought from him a few years ago.
Right. Actually, this is more from a Martin, vintage Martin.
Okay, more designed after
Yes,
that.
yes.
With a slightly wider...
I think so.
Yeah. It's amazingly light. Here, come sample this.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
Kiwaya Taro Patch, Neil Chin.
And then we saw
Blackbird.
Joe.
And so for now, we're just making the Ecoa stuff. The big news is the back is now a new finish. We call it Ecoa M, and it's more of an exotic hardwood, if you will, but it's of course made out of our linen fiber. So, and this one has a scrimshaw, which is like pointillism with ink, and an inlay done by Larry Robinson and Bob Hergert.
In sunburst with the mini versions of those?
Oh yeah, we did a few. Those are awesome. Yeah, now available at the ukulele site.
Not now, but
well, you can order it.
Yeah, okay.
From Andrew.
Maybe we should set up a custom order listing.
Boom! He suddenly appears. So this, this is a good example of a high gloss Ecoa instrument, right? And so a customer may just want a more vintage look or a high gloss look. Just tell us what your dream is for paint. Again, this would be a more standard model that you guys already carry.
But then after that,
we went upstairs.
No, we went to Kamaka.
No, we didn't.
No, we went upstairs actually. Neil's right. We went upstairs.
Yeah. We went to go check out something, and then we went to Alvarez.
Yeah, we saw a couple of Alvarez, which we were kind of impressed with actually for what we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
With a pickup, solid top, cutaway, slot head,
they were
$199.
They were similar, in my opinion, to Cordoba.
That's the vibe I got too.
Lug.
Yeah, 3-string.
Little loogie here.
Yeah, yeah, quite literally.
Godin has a number of different brands. So we carry the Godin semi-electric ukes. Now Seagull's come out with. Mario, tell us more about this.
Well, with the popularity of the Godin uke that we had, we kind of started realizing that a lot of the Seagull dealers wanted a uke in the lineup. So we didn't want to just create another same thing. So we came up with something that is actually quite unique. It's a one piece that's carved out and chambered with a solid top, and it's got quite a unique look, volume and tone with an under saddle pickup. It's a custom pickup that's voiced for a uke. It's got a truss rod, and it's very easy to play. It's very light. It's very well balanced. You got your battery pack in the compartment in the back for the preamp, and it streets at $399. So, and it's all made in Canada.
Is your guys' pickup, or?
Yeah, this is a custom pickup that we designed, and it's made right in Canada as well.
Okay. And you sell it with a case or a gig bag like this?
This one is $399 a map and comes as is, and then there's an option of a gig bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because it looks like a little bit, you know, it's a more shallow depth.
Yeah.
So I would think it would kind of not fit the greatest in most of the hard cases, or maybe need a pad underneath or something.
Yeah, you know what? We did go to, you know what we did once is we went to music stores, we just grabbed this and started putting it in all kinds of different uke cases, and we were pleasantly surprised that it fits fairly well in some generic cases, but we also have a really nice quality. It's almost like a hard gig bag type of gig bag that we can offer with this as well, and which we do offer.
It's a nice satin finish with this like kind of soft burst.
Yeah.
And it actually feels really, really cool.
It feels nice, it's comfortable, and it's also...
It's pretty light, and it gives you an acoustic sound, but
absolutely,
you know, it's primarily for plugging in, but...
Definitely want to plug it in, but it's quite loud.
Right, yeah. Hey, Neil, can we get a sound sample?
Sure. Here you go. And the other thing is that...
Oh, yeah.
Graphtec nut and saddle, fully compensated saddle, so the intonation is like dead on. And feel free to plug it in, but it's
yeah. So that was the acoustic tone, but you know, it's primarily an electric uke, but you know, it's good enough to compose with or play at night, and you know, not bother anybody too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, very well done.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Guys.
Okay.
Stop. That looks sick.
I know, right? But I like them. These are nice. Look at
this. See the sides too? Kind of like the CEM line, the stained maple or whatever that is.